What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Berman. Today, we are heading the VGC Series 4 ranked ladder with this Greninja, Charizard, Rillaboom Pledge Team. Before we begin, if you wouldn't mind liking, commenting, subscribing, helping this video reach more people, I sure would appreciate it. I'm not going to do a full team breakdown here. If you want to know the stats, the spreads, stuff like that, go to the description below. What I will just say is that pledges are not a strategy that are known very widely, so there's a chance people are looking at this video and not knowing what we're going for here. I'll explain that right now. Basically, the pledge moves are exclusive moves. There's a fire pledge, a grass pledge, and a water pledge to the starter Pokemon. Any starter Pokemon can learn these moves. And what they do is, when used on the field at the same time, they have a secondary effect. They combine into one move, and they have a secondary effect. Fire and water together create a rainbow that increases the chance of secondary effects happening, sort of like a Serene Grace field area effect. Fire and grass make it so that your opponent takes more and more chip damage every turn for like 5 turns. And water and grass are a swamp that reduces your opponent's speed by 75%. To me, that's the most useful one, because that negates Tailwind. It negates, your opponent getting speed drops on you. It is a very, very useful secondary effect, so that's mostly what the team is built around. The move happens when the faster Pokemon uses its first move. So Greninja is an incredibly fast Pokemon, and Water Pledge combined with Grass Pledge, Rillaboom, a really great lead because you can fake things out on your first turn too if you want to just get that off for one turn and then go for the pledge moves. Greninja will move first. It will use it, it'll set the swamp, and then Urshifu, Fluttermane, Thundurus in the back really, really benefit from being the fastest things indisputably on the field. And then also, if your opponent looks like it's a hard Trick Room situation, you might end up going for the Fire and Grass Pledge combination for the chip damage, just to help stall Trick Room and maybe take some things out. And I don't think I'm going to be going for the Rainbow today. The Serene Grace thing is a really cool concept. It's hard to build around all three. If you get it up, you get better burn chances on your Heat Waves. You get better, special attack drops on your Moonblast, special defense drops on your Shadow Balls, better paralyzation chance on your Wild Bolt Storm, which those things could be nice, and maybe it'll be beneficial to you. Definitely let me know if it is in the comments. But that's the conceit of the team. I guess I did do a team breakdown. There's just so much going on with the team that likely you'll see me using this team with one sort of field effect in this video, and then we'll do the next field effect. I'll just arrange the videos into which ones use which effect. Sound good? Without any further ado, let's hop into some battles here, shall we? Salem. Salem's got a pretty spooky team. I think I'm going to guess that that's the Dark Urshifu, although I'm only guessing that because there's 2 other water types in the team. Water Urshifu's just real good. We got to be really careful because of the Dondozo setup, okay? This is not like fun and games pledge kinds of battle here. I'm just trying to think about what's the best way to actually make it work in our favor. Yeah, pledging might not be the thing. Let's try, though. I mean, it's not going to be Charizard, right? So Charizard's not coming at all. So let's just go with Boomer and Greninja here. I like Urshifu's ability to crit stuff, for sure. And if we can get the Swamp up, then Urshifu will likely outspeed, and that could be a nice thing. Like a Tera Dark Wicked Blow. Choice Banded might not be too bad there. And I kind of like Thundurus, too. So I can maybe paralyze some stuff. Fluttermane's good as well, but if they burn their Tera, Thundurus just has that natural, super effective stab matchup. So I'm actually going to rock with Thundurus. I feel like I don't bring Thundurus too much on this team. Really, what was happening there was I didn't have a ground type, which I thought might be nice, but then Thundurus kind of does the same job as a ground type in that it scares opponents from going for electric moves, thinking it might be in the back, which is nice support for Greninja and Charizard. We're going to see the Torn, and we're going to see the Fluttermane. Classic. It feels like they're going to get Tailwind up. I could fake out, but I can't get rid of that Fluttermane. Speed's going to heighten as well. So yeah, I really know that I want to get the pledges up. And I just don't know that that's possible. I mean, what I could do is I could fake out the Torn and go for an Icy Wind. But Greninja's not going to live 2 Dazzling Gleams, right? So that's my fear. I think I might just Grass Pledge turn 1. And we'll just double into the... Yeah. I don't love it, but we have the Focus Sash, which means I think we're going to be safe. This might just be a Tera Fairy. Tera Water, actually. Why? Like, Rillaboom scares that thing so hard now. Well, we went for the grass move into the Flutter Mane. That's a nice little swampy animation. I like it. Leak Wind's going to come out. Rillaboom's going to avoid, and that's actually fantastic. That's exactly what I needed to happen there. Yeah, I'm not mad about that turn of events at all. Thundurus comes out here every day of the week. Now, they'll probably be able to match it with Tailwind. And that combined with the... Actually, I think I can pretty safely go into Ursh here. I'd be sad if Ursh got hit by a Dazzling Gleam. And I don't know for sure, because they got the speed boosted by the booster energy. If they get the Tailwind as well, they're at minus 75%, which is way more than, like, Tailwind gives you. It's way more than booster gives you. But if they have both, it could be bad. I might just play it safe here. Go for, like, a knockoff into this spot while I go for a Wild Bolt Storm. I Terra'd? I didn't Tera. I Terra'd? Oh, I didn't mean to Tera. Wait. Why? I did not mean to Tera. I really wanted to save my Tera for the Dark Urshifu. We did outspeed the... and I could have switched into the Urshifu. I'm mad that I Terra'd. I don't know. I think I must have hit my R button by accident. That's a bummer. Awesome. We're weak to Dondozo now. Sick. Welp. Not great. I like that we double KO'd there before they could deal damage, though. So... we got the misclick, but, you know, we're trying our best. They already Terra'd too, so we forced the Tera, meaning we can hit them really hard with either a Wood Hammer or a Wild Bolt, potentially both. And if all they have to deal damage into Rillaboom is the Wave Crash, then they'll also take a heck of a ton of recoil. Oh, that's so much damage. Let's go. Get the Para, too. Oh, I'll take it. I will take it. That means we're definitely going to hit with this Wood Hammer right now. I don't want the Coliseum Rillaboom. It gives me nothing. Okay, like the only thing it could have done there is made Rillaboom look like a little bit juicier of a target than the Thundurus, which I did want Thundurus to stick around more than Rillaboom, I guess. But that's like... that's a really, really generous read. Fully an accident. Let's just do this, right? Wild Bolt has a chance to miss. I think I probably just Volt Switch here. Don't want to miss. That does so much damage. I think that Thundurus might just outspeed Tatsugiri anyway, even once the Swamp wears off. But the Tailwind might stick around for a turn after Swamp is gone. Rillaboom. Max speed Rillaboom outsped the Tatsugiri under Tailwind. In case you needed convincing that Swamp is much more of a decrease than Tailwind is an increase. That's good stuff. I don't know why we went Rock Tera Rillaboom. That was a weird misclick. But the team did what the team was supposed to do. Good game to my opponent. Oh, I love my opponent's team. It's like a Sun team, but not strictly. Ampharos is on this team, which I'm not 100%. I mean, I guess, yeah, Mareeps are all over Paldea. But I don't think I've ever seen an Ampharos in the game. And Gengar is really fun, too. This might be a Charizard Rillaboom game, just for the fact that I don't know what type Water Pledge comes out as. So let's do that. Let's use this as an opportunity to go for these guys. I like Thundurus a lot in this game. And Ursh. Thundurus is getting some picks here, which I wasn't predicting. Gotta beware of the Gastrodon. Always gotta beware of the Slug. You're never gonna catch me underestimating the Slug. But it's immune to my stab. And I'm immune to one of its stabs, so. Amph and Gengar. What do you have planned? I'm going to fake out Heat Wave to start here. I'll fake out the Ampharos so it can't hit my, my Charizard for a ton. That's some good damage. Heat Wave's disabled. That's fine. I want to pledge on this next turn anyway. And just a Will-O-Wisp into the Rillaboom. Yeah, it's alright. It's going for special moves here in a second. Okay, I'm not going to target the Gengar because we got the Urshifu in the back. So let's get rid of the Ampharos. Or let's try to with, let's pledge you. And let's pledge you. This should come out as a grass move. I'm still trying to remember exactly how the mechanics work for this. It moves on Charizard's pledge, so the move's going to hit here. But it's going to use grass pledge. Oh no, it used fire there. I can't figure it out. But it's going to activate... Oh, I was wrong. In the intro, I said it was Fiery Field. Power Gem's going to take out Charizard. I'm kind of okay with that. Charizard did what it needed to do. A Sea of Fire. Not a Fiery Field, a Sea of Fire. It didn't hit Ampharos, though? No, there it is. Hitting Ampharos. Grassy Terrain's going to give a little bit of that back, though. Okay. I think I go Thundurus just because I don't want to get burned. I can't Sucker Punch a Will-O-Wisp, so this feels like the safer thing to do. And in fact, I could just Volt Switch. Or, you know what? I'm just going to Wild Bolt. Why not? What am I scared of? Rillaboom can actually come out here just so I can preserve the Fake Out, which could be nice. So yeah, let's Wild Bolt, making sure I did the right thing, and let's go into Urshifu here with Boom. We move first there. Awesome. Taking out both of the opponents. just as Urshifu gets ready to pummel something hard. We're probably going to Tera Dark Urshifu. I feel like I Tera Dark Urshifu all the time with this team. Awesome. We're getting rid of that thing immediately. And no point in Sucker Punching because we can't Sucker Punch a... I might just protect Thundurus, honestly. Or, you know what? I'm going to swap Hard into Rillaboom here. Tera Dark, Wicked Blow, Blam. I don't want Thundurus to get hit by any moves. Unnecessary. This gets me the Fake Out if I don't get the KO here. We're going to move first. They did not go for E-Speed. Possible it's an Aerial Ace. Oh, and we just delete the Slug. I could have underestimated the Slug. I didn't, but I could have. And the Ice Spinner into the Rillaboom will take out Rillaboom, but get rid of the Grassy Terrain. I'm kind of okay with that, because what that means here... Well, they're flying anyway. I was going to say, they'd get hit. They're going to get hit by the Fire right now, which, if they were multi-scale... They're not anymore. And if they were on the ground, then the Grassy Terrain, but the Fire does more than Grassy Terrain heals, so they would have still broken the scale there, which is nice, you know? Like, I don't think that, you know, sapping some health, doing a little bit of chip every turn is, like, incredibly good in doubles. But it does break Sashes and it breaks multi-scales, like in this exact situation. So, I'll take it. No Tera for my opponent. And my opponent's just slow. They're just slow. I don't think that was the most meta opponent, for sure. I don't think that my opponent was making a ton of... you know, veteran moves by any means, but I'm happy we were able to showcase what I now know is oh, I forgot it again. Sea of Fire. The Sea of Fire effect. We got one. Good game to my opponent. Interesting team from my opponent. We're going to have some terrain wars potentially, but do I think they're Trick Room? Kind of. They might be Trick Room. What does that mean for me? I think I'm going to go with the Sea of Fire in this scenario. I think I like that. And then I think it's Urshifu and Fluttermane in the back. These feel like good choices. Fluttermane's got to watch out for the bullet punches, but they're running Psychic Terrain, so, you know. I think the thing is, like, if I want Sucker Punch, I gotta get Grassy Terrain back up. And if they want Bullet Punch, they gotta get Psychic Terrain. Then I can't have Grassy Terrain back. This is weird. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I can Heat Wave here, and I can fake out the Durago. They have to protect Drago here and Spore my my Charizard if they want to still get this strat off. Turn 1 Tera. Is it Ghost? Oh. I don't care about that. Ghost Drago would have been pretty choice for my opponent there. They still just go for Rage Powder, okay. Well, that's all right. And I'm not too mad about that damage. We got damage on the Drago. Am I scared of it? Still. I wasn't paying attention to whether or not Charizard moved before the Drago flinched. I think Drago outspeeds Charizard, but again, not positive. My instinct is to just try and do this against Drago. I could also steal Tera Charizard. Not a bad play, actually. Yep, we're doing it. To resist if this hits. And now we actually don't even have to target the Drago. We can just target the Amoonguss. And I'm still not sure about how it's determining what type my pledge, my unified pledge move becomes. But I hope it's fire here and not grass. That'd be sick. But between my Assault Vest and my Steel typing now, I don't think Dragon Energy is going to do a lot to me. Charizard moves next. Rillaboom right after that. Here comes the Unified Pledge, and it's a fire move. But maybe it's not. That seemed like it was a grass move. It just had like a weird fire animation. Strange. But they're going to take some chip every turn now with the Sea of Fire effect. It's only a little chip. But I'll take it. You see the Citrus Berry. I could Heat Wave again. I think I'm just going to Heat Wave again. If they're going for Dragon Energies, then Heat Wave really does put them into a... like, we know now that Charizard outspeeds the Drago, too. And let's preserve my Fake Out and my Terrain Setter, knowing they got that Indeedee somewhere. Rillaboom did the thing, and they just keep Rage Powdering, man. Now look, I got spread moves, and you know I got spread moves, but you're insistent on, I mean, like, you have Spore, I assume. And this should do nothing. Still does a lot to Charizard, man. Drago is strong. Funnily enough, Charizard, now that it's pure Steel type, is benefiting from the grassy terrain. Not something you see every day. Alright. Let us just safely, I think, we're just going to Fire Pledge and go for the Dazzling Gleam now. I don't want to go for Hurricane and miss it, and then something goes to sleep. I'm still convinced they're going to put me to sleep at some point, but my opponent has been dead set on only Rage Powder. Oh, it's happening again. I don't think they have Spore, you guys. Not sure what's happening over there, but I don't think they have Spore in the end. Grassy recovery there. And let's see if they even brought the Indeedee, because if they do, then Urshifu gets set up by grassy terrain coming out next. They did. So I'm really glad that I preserved Rillaboom now. But there's the Scizor. I mean, this is the situation I want to be in, right? Oh, it's not grassy terrain. Or it's not psychic terrain Indeedee. Huh. Yeah, it's like inner focus. Indeedee gets inner focus, right? So they can like still follow me with Drago next to them. That's smart. I like that a lot, actually. It's not good for Fluttermane right now, but they don't love seeing my Charizard in their face either. think I just protect for one turn with Flutter Mane. So if they don't protect with Scizor, then Scizor is dead. Yep, there's the attempt. A murder has been attempted. Heat Wave just going to delete Scizor, so we're not going to see Scizor with the Sash or anything. Psychic into my Steel type. Steel Charizard really coming through here. And we're going to keep getting Fire Chip. They're getting a little bit back from grassy terrain every turn, but you know, if the Scizor had been Focus Sash there, the fire was hitting before the grassy terrain was healing, and so it would have dropped, right? Things like with multi-scale, that's really nice for that as well, but didn't show up as much in this. Didn't benefit us as much in this game. I guess it did hurt the Drago, which was ultimately making it yield less damage. With Dragon Energy, something to hang your hat on, I guess. Battle was canceled. Happy with how that went. Kind of a strange team for my opponent, but interesting. I liked it. I liked the conceit. Cool idea. Good game to my opponent. Hey, thanks so much for checking out this video. If you want to use this team for yourself, rental codes on the screen, PokePaste, and full team breakdown are in the description. Do not hesitate. Thank you so much to everybody who joined for the live premiere today. Thanks for everybody who clicked on the video in the first place. Thanks for everybody who leaves suggestions in the comments. I definitely made this team because I was like, what have people been asking me to make? And definitely people ask for a pledge team. And so here we go. There are definitely things that could change about this team to make it a little bit better. I think something that I was not factoring in was the fact that I think it's Rillaboom's attack stat, special attack stat, that's dealing the damage when the pledge moves are used. So while Rillaboom's a really nice Pokemon in this gen, I think that maybe like a Skeledirge, something else that's like slower that benefits from the speed of a Greninja, but has the nice special attack stat of like a Skeledirge or like a something. Hisuian Typhlosion even maybe. Something else. Something else maybe. That's probably the way to go, but I'm not mad at all about how this team performed. I think that we got these secondary effects up pretty often and that they really did benefit a lot of our battles. So I cannot be mad about that. Thanks for the suggestions. Thanks for joining me. Again, Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. is when I stream Eastern Standard Time. Don't miss it. Come on by with a team and we will battle against one another. Thanks again. Until next time, my name is Berm. See you later.